Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again, and this time we're gonna be reviewing Kaldheim spoilers, the top 10 best of them. So, yeah, which I just, at least, what I think are the best, or just the coolest at least. So, yeah. So, we're gonna first be reviewing the top 10 best, and we'll just start off with our combo of the week, which is Canopy Tactician, Freed from the Real, and Chromatic Ori. Whenever there's a spoilers podcast, I always try to actually feature a combo which involves one of the spoiled cards. So I put Canopy Tactician on there, which is a card that you can find in a Planeswalker deck. So yeah, so the combo is Chromatic Ori plus Canopy Tactician plus Freed from the Rail. So Canopy Tactician, what does it say? 4 mana free elf warrior with other elves you control get +1/+1. Tap for 3 mana. Freed from the Rio is a 3 mana aura with enchant creature, blue to tap it, blue to untap it. And you're like, how is this infinite? Go to the third one, Chromatic Ori. You may spend mana as if it were mana of any color. Tap for 5 colorless mana, or 5 mana tap to draw a card for each color among permanents you control. What you do? You just get infinite mana. So yeah, Chromatic Ori, you could replace that with, you could, if you wish, just replace it with Micus and Flatus instead, and it's 1 mana cheaper, but Chromatic Ori probably is a better card for this type of combo. So yeah, so you tap, get 3 green, pay 1 of the green as if it were blue, to untap Canopy Tactician, then tap, you basically get infinite green mana, which can be spent as any color of mana, which means practically saying you have infinite mana of any color. So then you just get everything you want and stuff. So cool. So that's the combo of the week. So yeah, next week there's going to be another combo. So let's just go in to the number 10. And it is Sword of the Realms. 2 mana legendary artifact equipment with equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has vigilance. Whenever equipped creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. Equipped for 1 in the green, 1 in the white, sorry. And the front face, there's a God card. Can't remember what it does, but I only just wanted to share the cool part, which was the sword card. It's so cool, man. What do you think? So this is a number 10. I mean, I like how it has its own undying effect, where basically the creature will never die, because it's the creature you put back to your hand, not the equipment. If it were the equipment, that would have been bad. Well, unless if you want to cast the God side, of course. But Sword of the Realms is just very cool nonetheless, and yeah. I can't remember exactly what the God side did, but yeah. Sword of the Realms is just a cool one. So, yeah. Let's just go in to our number 9 card, and it is the simple number 9. Reflections of Littjara, which is a 5 mana enchantment. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. A copy of a permanent spell becomes a token. So, hey, this might mean we're getting tribal spells back again. Because this is cool. Because it doesn't specifically mention it's creatures, so I think either they remembered about tribal spells, or they're bringing back tribal spells. I don't know. I hope it's the latter. So yeah, that's nice. So basically, like, okay, you choose Goblin, for example. You every Goblin you cast, you get a copy of it. Then if you just cast stuff like Charfire, you get a copy of it, which basically turns Charfire into a better Lightning Bolt, which is cool. I don't know. What else do you think would be great for reflections of Littjara? So yeah, I don't know. If you have any ideas, then just put it in the chat or in the comments, in the stream chat, live chat, or comments. So yeah, what do you think would be a good card for the reflections of Littjara? Anyhow, let's just advance to the Golden 8, which is Blood on the Snow. 6 mana Snow-Suri with choose one, destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers. Then return a creature or planeswalker card with CMC X or less from your graveyard to battlefield, where X is an amount of snow spent to cast a spell. So yeah. Oh, you know that the snow part that counts for snow black, not just for snow generic. So snow black is also counted. So if you spent 6 snow mana on a spell, then you can bring back something of 6. Oh, and it doesn't have to specifically be of the type you chosen. You can just kill all creatures and bring back a planeswalker if you want. Yeah, it's cool. So it's kind of cool how we got snow back, and we're also getting snow instants and snow series. So yeah, so that's one cool new mechanic we're getting. Yeah, so that's the Golden 8. Cool board wipe that can kill creatures or planeswalkers, whatever works best for you. So would be great for Go Lost decks because you can choose to destroy the creatures and the planeswalkers stay safe, or against Go Lost to kill all the planeswalkers they have without affecting creatures. Ah, nice. I like Blood on the Snow. Very cool card. So yeah, let's just go into our simple number 7. And it is Pyre of Heroes. 2 mana artifact, 2 mana tap, sacrifice a creature. To search your library for a creature card that shares a creature type with the sacrificed creature and has converted mana cost equal to 1 plus that creature's converted mana cost. Put onto battlefield, then shuffle your library. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. This is a weaker take on an older card called Birthing Pod, but because it has to specifically be of the same type. So yeah, or at least share a type. So if you're using stuff like Changeling, you can get anything, which is something you'll see in the set. You'll get Changeling cards, which is cool. That's something I like. And Pyre of Heroes is just a weaker version of Birthing Pod, which is instead of being 3 and 5x in green, and it's actually only 2 mana, and the cost is 2 mana rather than 1 and 5x in green. And specifically tells you to sacrifice. It specifically tells you to search for something of the same type. So yeah, that's basically number 7. So let's just go into number 6, and it is Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter. 7 mana, 5/5 legendary planeswalker Tibalt. Well, I don't remember what was the face card. I don't know what's the face card. I just cared about the planeswalker side of Tibalt. As Tibalt enters battlefield, you get an emblem if you may play cards inside of Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter. And you may spend mana as though if it were mana of any card to cast those spells. +2, exile top card of each player's library. -3, exile target artifact or creature. And -8, exile all cards from all graveyards, and add free red mana. So cool. That's very cool because that's stuff that you can later on recast, even if you kill Tibalt, which is cool. And yeah. So the +2 is just good because you're basically drawing a card, and you're basically you're drawing one card and drawing a card from your opponent, from each of your opponents, and you get to spend mana as if it were any color. -3, you basically get to take any artifact or creature into your hand, and you could spend mana as if it were mana of any color. Yeah, that's so cool. And then -8 is basically like you could draw all graveyards, spend mana as if it were mana of any color for them, and add free red. So cool. This is why it's very good card. And it's like immense card advantage for out of color pie, black and red. Yeah, that's what I think. It's so cool. And the god side, I don't know what it does. Well, I know it's the front part, which means he can be your commander. That is straight up good commander stuff there. Also, it's so cool how we now have another Tibalt, a third Tibalt, I think it was, yeah, third one, because the second one was in Water Spark, yeah, and there was nothing beyond that for Tibalt. And there we go, Tibalt is back, and also, who else is having Among Us vibes from the name? Cosmic Imposter, yeah, Cosmic Imposter. That seems like Among Us because, yeah, I don't know. Anyone having flashbacks to Among Us with this name? I don't know. Well, the NumberOne animation is Among Us themed, so yeah, brace yourself. Let's go into NumberFive, and it is... the full 10 land common snow fetchable lands cycle. I don't know how you call them. Wait, how do you call this cycle? I don't know. You remember in Cold Snap we had 10 snow lands that enter battlefield tapped, uncommon rarity. Well, now we have them at common rarity, and they have basic land types. Basically, like, so basically they're fetchable, and we finally have them in common rarity, the lowest rarity we could get for them, because previously you'd only encounter them at rare rarity, but now we have them as well in common rarity. I'm not sure if there are any uncommon fetchables. Oh yeah, right. That's the first time we get a dual land common fetchables, because we did have fetchables but only one type for common and uncommon, which are like the Throne of Eldraine lands and stuff. But yeah, we have this broken 2-color cycle, which, I mean, of course it won't replace shock lands, but at least they are the acceptable fetchable lands that you'll play in Commander. Like, you'll see all the Commander players playing these cards along with the merge fetch lands. Yeah, that's just something you'll see. So this is very good. Also, snow makes it very good because it counts as a snow permanent. Even cast snow costs like Arkham's Astrolabe, even though it's banned in Pauper and Modern. Maybe Legacy could go well. Yeah, Arkham's Astrolabe, getting bonuses of Snow Instants and Snow Series. So yeah, that's good. This is why I like all of those lands. So I put them all together in NumberFive slot. Yeah, This is so good. So yeah, let's just go into the number 4, and it is Comma Cosmos Serpent. 3 double green, double blue, 6/6 legendary serpent that can't be countered. At the beginning of each upkeep, not just your own, each upkeep, create a free serpent named Commas Coil. Sacrifice another serpent, choose one. Tap target permanent, and its activated abilities can't be activated this turn. Or Cosmos Serpent gains indestructible on turn of turn. So it's just very good, and yeah, would be great as a commander. It's even superior to that of what's his name again? Oh yeah, Verdant Force, which Verdant Force is just an 8 mana 7/7 that at the beginning of each upkeep you get a 1/1 1/1 Sapperling. So Koma it's a very good card. He would be great for Frogmok, but the color identity does not work. So yeah, if that green would that blue would have been red, then that would go straight to my Frogmok deck. Yeah. But Koma nonetheless is actually a very good card. And it can't be countered. That is nice. And that is definitely something I like. So yeah. Number 4. There we go. So now let's just go in to number 3. And it is the golden 3. Remember to have your until rate, and it is Tivarkel. And 4 mana, free loyalty, legendary planeswalker. Tivar, your elves can tap for black. +1 to put +1 on counter up to 1 target elf. Untap it, gains death touch on turn of turn. 0 mana, 0 to create a 1/1 elf warrior. And -it, you get an emblem with whenever you cast an elf spell, it gains haste on turn of turn and you draw 2 cards. This is so good. Like, just play this in elf tribal for like commander green black. I don't know what. Oh yeah, Naf would be a great elf tribal green black commander. So you could use Tivarkel in there because it would just, when you get the emblem, just spam, you just play lots of elves, draw cards. These elves tap for mana to cast more spells and more elves and more elves, and you just draw your whole deck, and then you can just charge in. So good. This is why Tivarkel is just gonna break commander. Just use him in a Naf deck. Yeah, not Omnath, Naf. It's just a very good elf commander. So let's just go into our number 2, and it is the World Tree. The World Tree enters after tap for green. As long as you control 6 or more lands, they can tap for mana of any color. So yeah, add 1 mana of any color. And you can play double Wooburg and tap, sacrifice the World Tree to search your library for any number of god cards and put them onto battlefield, then shuffle your library. This is gonna be broken for commander. Just get in with your Corona God Tribal deck, and it's called Corona. And basically just go in, just put 50 god cards. Well, no wait, it's somewhere between 40 to 50 after Kaldheim. It's gonna be between 40 to 50 god cards. Put every single one into your deck, into the Corona the False God deck, and then just go in. You get Worldtree. Somehow create double Wooberg with Ramos, who might, or maybe Ramos could be your commander instead of Corona. I don't know. Or Ramos could be in there, just in the deck, or as the commander. Then just remove 5 counters to add double Wooberg. Use that double Wooberg, do double Wooberg, tap, sacrifice the Worldtree, bring in 46 God cards, or I'm not. Was it 46? I don't know. Well, all of them that aren't in your hand. Like, if they're in, whatever's not in the hand, just, okay. Bring out Locust God, Scarab God, whatever's in Kaldheim, Heliod, other Heliod. Yeah, you know. Just name it and you'll get it in. Ilharg. Bontu, other Bontu. And yeah, it's just gonna end the game in your favor. This is gonna be broken, man. Also, why is this only rare? Only rare. Wow. Should have been mythic or whatever is higher than mythic, even though there is no higher than mythic. But they should and put Worldtree into that. What do you think would be a nice name for something higher than mythic rarity? I don't know. If you want, just comment it or just put in the chat. Just share your opinion. Feel free to share your opinion. So let's just go in to the number 1, and it is Vorinclex, Monster Trader. 6 mana, 6/6 legendary Phyrexian Praetor with Trample Haste. If you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. If an opponent will put one more counters on a permanent or player, they put only half that many of each of those counters on that permanent or player instead, rounded down. So this is just so cool. We're gonna see another Praetor cycle, and finally we're gonna have 5 more Praetors, leaving us with 10 Praetors rather than just only 5. Which means after Kaldheim, I'll be able to do a Praetor type review from worst to best. So just wait for the other 4 Predators to get spoiled, because we're gonna get a LS Norn spoiler. Well, we got an LS Norn spoiler which was declared as fake. So we're gonna get another LS Norn spoiler, the legit LS Norn spoiler, a Urabask spoiler, Jin Gitaxi spoiler, and Shieldred spoiler coming up soon. But anyways, Vorinclex number 1 so far. We might get other cooler stuff, but Vorinclex is the number 1 and wins the podcast basically for the spoiler so far. So congratulations, you've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe and follow if you aren't already? Share with friends. Stay tuned to my next videos, streams, and podcasts. The podcasts will be live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. GMT, 5 p.m. CET, so stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And bye.